And we are live here at the corner of Drake and Weston again to do another great day of history. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So we go a weekly agenda like we normally do. Today it's Wednesday. So we go to Wednesday. We see it's Wednesday. We go to bell work. All right, today for examples. We go to the notes to help you guys out with that too. All right, so I will be posting the definitions later so you guys can double check and make sure your definitions are correct. If they are, good. If not, just change them up. Make sure you got the right one. Natural resource. If we actually look at the notes we just did, one of the first couple slides, I give you an image of natural resources. Boom, right there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 examples on this image. Go ahead and use that to find it. Okay, agriculture is farming. So think about us in Indiana. What other things do we farm out here? Look at the fields. What are we planting? Think of that when you're doing examples for agriculture. Mining. What do we mine? Okay, you can Google that. What do we dig? We kind of talked a little bit about it in our notes here. If you kind of scroll down, okay, what are the things we find underground and we mine for? All right, and then the last one, fossil fuels. Pretty much these are all fossil fuels here, so you can kind of just use those as examples of those. All right, so that should take care of examples for you. Now let's go ahead and get to what we're going to be doing today. Close out. All right, so today what we're going to be doing is we're working on a natural resource map for the students. First period we were able to get to this, and some of them were able to get done, but not a lot of them. So we'll kind of work on that tomorrow. As you see, I do have a little bit of time planned for that tomorrow. So I'll talk about it, but I want to get to the map. So this is what we're going to be doing today. I know I kind of talked about it in the last video. If we look at this image, okay, this is what I want you to download. It's a Word document. I do have paper copies, so if you guys want that instead, just let me know. I know some people have been emailing me that. That's fine. I'll put it in the office when I can, and you guys can come pick it up or have someone pick it up. So there's map. It's pretty much the same thing. I just hit print. So you're going to be using this map, and you're going to be using this as your guide. All right, so if I open up some new tab, go back, open this up. If you want to split screen it, that works too. I know people like doing that. So basically you're recreating this map over here, showing the natural resources. The big one I told the kids about is this, the key. You got to have a key for me. This is one of the things that we have in maps. Okay, it has a title, has a key and compass rose. Compass rose not so important compared to the title and the key. The key though, we definitely need a key. So somewhere in your map, somewhere here, you need to be putting a key. I don't care what you use for your key. Now, if you're very bad at drawing, you see these fishes and you can't draw that, just put an F, all right? Put a star, and then just in your key somehow let me know that a star equals a fish or a dot equals a fish. I told the kids today in class and yesterday in class on this, you can put a black dot for coal. So anytime you see coal here, you just put a black dot on the Word document, and that will work for me. All right. Remember, you're going to be using the draw feature. You should be able to use it very easily when it comes to this. Like, actually, I do have to download this so I can show you how to use the draw feature. All right. So we're enable editing. And what I mean by that, going up here to draw, and then somewhere key. Okay. Make sure you put a key or something I know. So that equals coal, and I know that's kind of bad. Hopefully you do a little bit better job than me. So let's minimize it. So black dot, okay, and then shrink it a little bit. Okay, there we go. Equals, let me get my stylus out here. All right, and then if it's not even working, all right. And then you can come up here and then look at the map. Okay, go back to making it bigger. All right, coal's found in North Dakota. Okay, and you see how I am making a map now of where our natural resources are at. All right, so then the next one, if I want to do something different, let's say I wanted to use this little symbol. Okay, I want to go, okay, decent. Okay, and then goes equals fish. Okay, and so then I go back to bigger, and then just find my fish. All right. So you can do that. That works perfectly fine with me. As long as I have some sort of way of knowing what your symbols are, then we are fine. I don't know why my stylus is not working, so let me put that back there. All right. So that's what I'm looking for. When you're done, you're going to have to email this to me. I don't have a window for you to turn it in here on Canvas. So just email that to me. So this is on paper for most people, but for you guys, just email, and then we'll be good. For the natural resources reading and worksheet, you need to download both of these. They're going to look like here is one, and here's the other. All right, so I'm gonna half screen this too. One's a PDF. In class I didn't print it off because I just have it up on my Promethean board because I don't want to waste paper. But you see here, I have questions that you need to answer. It's easier for me to see it from this, so that's why I made you guys do it on here. So you see, first question right here. Look at the picture above. Identify the types of natural resources that you see. So tell me, what is this natural resource? You have an option. Is it animal, plant, or mineral? So A, you would put over here what it is. So we know that's a plant. We're not looking at the John Deere tractor. We're looking at actually what it's producing there, which is wheat or a plant. Go B, same thing over here, C, D. Then you're going to go to this map. All right, the questions below the map are right here. So 2 through 10 are based off the map of South America. You just read the question, name me 2 animal resources in there. You scroll up. Okay, look at the key. Find me 2 animals. Same thing with this one. You have a map, name me 2 animals of Canada. So the natural resource maps are of South America in Canada. I want you answering questions based off of the map that we're seeing here, okay, using the key to help you guys out with it. All right, they do call them provinces or territories. It's basically what we call our states. So when you're looking at Northwest Territory and stuff like that, that's their states. Here they're actually countries, so this is all countries. So make sure you understand that. And then the last part, you have questions here, the skill builder ones. Okay, so skill builder questions right there. Number 1, which is a mineral resource, lumber or copper? So you would sit down and type in copper. Boom, there we go, and we go to the next one, okay? You don't need to write complete sentences. You can if you want, you don't have to. I'm just trying to have you guys understand the difference between the different minerals and plants and natural resources that we find in the world, and understanding where you can find them, be able to look at a map and identify them, because we are going to have a quiz eventually coming up here. I think I told the first period class we're going to have a quiz next week on Thursday. It's going to be a short one, 3 questions, and one of them is going to be a map about natural resources similar to what you're seeing here, and you're going to have to kind of tell me what natural resources are found here, where can you find these things, what best region, and all that kind of stuff. So these questions are kind of like, it's going to be a little bit harder questions, but generally it's going to be the same, where you're going to have to tell me the different resources of a map from a location I pick. All right, so get this stuff done if you want to. If not, we'll work on this tomorrow. I know most classes we're going to be working on the map today, and then once they get done, if they have time, we'll be working on that. So I will give them time tomorrow to work on the natural resources. So it's not technically due until tomorrow, as you see here. That's when it's due. So you can turn in early if you want. That's fine. And then tomorrow I'll kind of go back over that again, and then kind of go over what is called the Climate Zone Go with you guys. As always, if you have questions, you can always hit me up on Teams or on email. Just reach out and let me know you guys are doing good. Some of you guys haven't seen in so long, and kind of forgetting your faces. It's kind of sad. So let me know how things are going. Make sure you guys are good. Make sure you guys are doing well. Be good to hear from you guys. All right. Have a good one.